Welcome to Stitching with Cindy Botts. Today we are talking about block number 4 in the Generations Mystery Quilt that I'm putting together. This is another free pattern from the Generations Quilt Patterns site. The title of this block is called Four Corners, and there's the site and the name of the block. And it is very similar to the other blocks we're making. Now, in the pattern on site, they've been doing paper piecing. I don't really care for paper piecing, and so this block has components from 2 of the other blocks we've made. So I did change the size and pieces that I made for this block. I wanted all my blocks so far to be 12 and a half inches, whether you're counting the seam allowance or not. And this block does have components from other blocks. So let's take a look at 2 of the other blocks that we did. And you can see here with Aunt Dinah, this quilt block has the same corner block. All right, this block and this corner block are the same. Okay, so for measurements and cutting, you just can repeat the 4 corner blocks. Then for this middle block, this is the same as the Flying Geese and Aunt Sulky's Choice. And again, you have the same size center block in these 2 that you have here. So we're going to use the cutting directions from the 2 other blocks, and that way we won't end up with a 10-inch block, but we will end up with a 12.5-inch block. All right, so let's review how to do this. This is, in general, a 9-patch setup. You use the different units in 3 rows of 3. And here is our center block. Then you go ahead and you make your flying geese using that same rectangle, laying your square on the corner, sewing diagonal, folding it back, pressing and trimming on this side and on this side to get your flying geese. Then you just put your 2 flying geese together in that configuration, and your middle row has 2 of those and the center block. All right, then you need 1 for the up and 1 for the down. Okay, so that means you have 4 of that configuration. Then you need 4 of the corner blocks. And again, you start with this corner block. This is a triangle. You lay it here, fold this seam, fold it back, and then lay this triangle on it and fold it back after trimming and press. Let's see if you can see the stitching on the back. All right, so you can see how it's sewn on that side with this triangle, giving you that piece. Again, this corner block was in the Aunt Dinah unit, and the flying geese we changed in the Aunt Sulky's so that we weren't using the half square triangles. All right, very fun blocks to make so far. So here is a little layout of what we got so far. We have 4 blocks made. We have some of this purple and green print with the yellow in it, and then we're using that yellow and a different green and that same purple yellow fabric. The yellow fabric is repeated in this block that we've already made. And the next block I'm going to use some of the colors with this block with 1 of the greens. So trying to tie the colors from one block into another block is a good idea to make everything go together. All right, complement each other. I think this block here and this block here. They look different. They're similar, but they do look different with that color change. And as you notice, our blocks are having these square units in the corner. This one is a half square triangle unit. I'm not exactly sure if the next block is going to have the half square triangle or what in the corner. We'll have to wait and see. I do have a couple of pattern blocks picked out for the next one. I'm still deciding if I want to use just regular sashing or if I want to go with some 6-inch blocks. I'm kind of starting to lean more towards just stashing. I'm really liking how these blocks came out. I've been doing 2 of each block. Not sure if I'm going to use both in each. So there's the first blue and the second blue, and then here's the first and second pink. They definitely look different where by the placement of where the light is or the dark is. Definitely is the same pattern but has a whole different feel. Again, here is the first and second of this block. Again, totally different feel by where you put the light or the dark color. So we'll see just what becomes in this mystery quilt. Have a great day. Please like and subscribe. Hit the bell if you want to know when the next block is available. Happy quilting. You have a great day. Bye now.